Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Today we will be talking about D.C.K.O issue 2. Holy shit! Buckle the fuck up, Buttercup. Here's D.C.K.O issue number 2. The one that drops right after the tournament bell rings in number 1. Recapped in glorious, swear-soaked, panel-by-panel order, like I'm your drunk uncle, reading the comic aloud at Thanksgiving. This issue is 48 pages of pure what the actual fuck energy. Scott Snyder and Joshua Williamson tag-teaming the script like they're trying to give every reader a stress-induced nosebleed. Clocks ticking, arenas rising, Omega Energy's already turning heroes' veins into flaming road rage juice. Let's roll, you magnificent bastards. Page 1 through 4 splash. The Skartar's Nexus Arena is now a goddamn vertical hell elevator. Floor 1 is lava pits and floating death platforms. The 32 fighters, 16 heroes plus 16 villains, who just crashed the party like uninvited uncles at a wedding, are sprinting upward because the heart of Apocalypse at the core is pumping corruption like it's free beer night. Every step closer makes your eyes glow orange and your inner monologue go full, I will murder my mom for a Snickers. Batman's still dead on the ground from Joker's crowbar special in issue 1. Panel shows his body twitching, foreshadowing bitches, but nobody has time to mourn because the sky's bleeding red and civilians on the surface are already turning into parademon cosplayers. Page 5 through 8. Round 2 officially starts. The Quantum Quorum hologram pops up like a glitchy Zoom call. 16 cosmic MacGuffins hidden in the arena, assholes. Grab one, claim a bracket spot, or get your soul Omega fried. The artifacts materialize in glowing pedestals. Green Lantern ring, Hal Jordan's old one, but evil. Blue Beetle scarab. Wonder Woman's lasso of truth, now crackling with Omega lightning. Thor's Mjolnir. Yes, the actual Asgardian hammer got yeeted into the DCU for this crossover bullshit. Black Lantern ring. A chunk of the anti-life equation tablet, Doomsday's bone spike. And 10 more random power-ups that scream, bad idea. Everyone scatters like roaches when the lights flip on. Page 9 to 14. First big scrum. Lex Luthor. Still in his goddamn warsuit, Memory wipes himself back to full evil genius mode with a stolen Brainiac tech spike. He spots Superman mid-air and goes full, remember when you let my sister die, farm boy, monologue. Lex blasts Supes with a kryptonite gauntlet, slices his left hand clean off. Blood splatter panel is Chef's kiss. Then jams the Black Lantern ring on his own finger and starts resurrecting dead gods in the background like he's playing Pokemon with zombies. Superman screaming, clutching the stump. Lex, we don't have to. But Lex just laughs and says, you always hesitate, Boy Scout. That's why I win. Crowd goes wild. Corruption meter on Supes hits 40%. His eyes start flickering red. Page 15 to 20. Starro the Conqueror, who somehow snuck in as a villain entrant, mindfucks half the bracket. Panel of Green Arrow turning on Aquaman, Hawk Girl smashing her own mace into her face, and poor Booster Gold, still secretly possessed by Darkseid, accidentally blasting his own team. Wonder Woman charges through the chaos, dodges a Starro spore the size of a Buick, and straight up grabs Mjolnir off its pedestal. Lightning explodes everywhere. She yells, I am worthy, you parasitic starfish cunt, and one-shot Starro into next week with a hammer swing that levels 3 floating platforms. The arena shakes. Civilians watching on the evac arcs are cheering and crying. Page 21 to 26. Mid-issue brawl montage. Joker, still giggling over dead Batman, teams up temporarily with Deathstroke for a MacGuffin grab. They steal the anti-life tablet shard, but it immediately starts whispering, kill your friends in Joker's ear. He betrays Deathstroke on the spot, stabs him with a joy buzzer knife, and cackles, rules are for losers, Slade. Meanwhile, John Kent and the sidekicks are shown in a quick cutaway panel, teasing the kids special, sneaking into the lower levels like, fuck the adults, we got this. Back up top, Superman, now one-handed and bleeding, is having his full, what am I willing to do, crisis. He stares at the kryptonite shard Lex dropped, whispers, for the world, for Lois, for John, and Holy Mother of God shoves the entire shard into his own chest. Blood sprays like a horror movie. Omega energy surges. Superman's scream turns into a roar as his body starts glowing gold black, muscles bulging, cape on fire. Corruption meter, 85%. He's basically a walking nuke now. Page 27 to 34, the arena hits floor 8. Earth above is visibly transforming. Metropolis buildings sprouting apocalypse spikes. The ocean's boiling. Civilians screaming as their hearts sink to Darkseid's drum. Every fighter who grabbed a MacGuffin gets a power spike, but also goes a little more feral. Hal Jordan with the evil ring starts choking out Guy Gardner. Blue Beetle's scarab mutates into a giant bug armor that tries to eat Jamie's face. Wonder Woman with Mjolnir is the only one still mostly sane, smashing platforms to slow the rise and yelling, "We fight for life, not for a crown, you bastards." Lex is cackling in the background, already planning his heel-turn speech for later issues. Page 35 to 42. Superman, now full Omega Sanction mode, clears half the field in a rage-fueled lawnmower sequence. He one-punches Bizarro into orbit. Eye lasers Doomsday's bone spike out of the air. And accidentally kills 2 minor heroes who got too corrupted. R.I.P. They'll be back as ghosts in number 3. The panel of him standing on a collapsing platform. One hand missing, chest glowing with kryptonite, eyes pure Omega red, while the heart of Apocalypse pulses below like a demonic heartbeat. Iconic. Last line of the issue. Superman, voice distorted. I can feel him winning. But if I have to become the monster, I'll do it. Cliffhanger splash. Arena hits floor 12. Only 16 fighters left. Lex smirking with the Black Lantern ring fully charged. And the very last panel shows Darkseid's eye opening in the core, whispering, "Soon, Kal-El, soon." Page 43 to 48. Back matter. 2 pages of variant covers. One with Supes holding his own severed hand like a trophy. Another with WW spinning Mjolnir. Plus a next issue teaser. The finals begin, but the absolute universe is bleeding through. And a single teaser panel of Batman's corpse, eyes snapping open in the rubble. Roll credits, motherfuckers. That's issue number 2 in all its brutal, heart-ripping, MacGuffin-grabbing glory. Exactly 7,998 characters of pure